Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Albert J. Torcaso. For more than 19 years, I was a talk show host on what they call public access. And over the last 12 years, I've been what they call an entrepreneur. I have been in many businesses. I have met many real people, and let's just say disingenuous people. Tonight, I am going to tell you about a man named Ivan Harris Sr. By the time this video is done, you're going to want to check out his videos on YouTube and on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and wherever. And when you learn about Ivan Harris Sr., I believe you're going to understand the way I feel about him and why. You see, Ivan is a very humble man. And I love Ivan as a brother. But ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm just a little different than most people. And there's an inside joke that you don't meet El Torcaso. You experience him. It's the El Torcaso experience. Well, the person who coined that term knows that I teased that person and said, no, you got it wrong. It's the Jimi Hendrix experience. And they turn around and say, oh, no, it's the El Torcaso experience. And then I said, there are 8 billion people on Earth. I am not that different. At any rate, so we go on back and forth. And one of the funny things that we do is if I accidentally say, hey, 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 he'll kid around, he'll say it's for horses and cows. Or if I go, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, he'll say, please, Mr. Postman. There was a song, Mr. Postman. And this is a person that, let's just say that is a very special person. But let's get back to Ivan now. Ivan Harris Sr. is a gift from a higher power. For those of you who believe in God, for those who believe in the laws of the universe or some other way or belief, or even no belief, that's okay. But Ivan Harris Sr., it's hard to describe it. I've been a journalist for over 20 years, 19 officially, but really more than that. Ivan is hard to describe because Ivan is probably 1 in 5 billion or more. Now, let me get down to the business of what I mean. I've been in businesses for about 12 years or more. I've had what we call so-called mentors, so-called business partners, so-called friends. And whatever the reason, if you didn't produce money or sales, these mentors and friends, as I said, so-called, suddenly became illusionists or magicians. They simply disappeared. And the term ghost you, they would ghost you. Not Ivan. Oh, no ma'am. No sir. And trust me, I've given Ivan probably 1 or 2 headaches in his life. Maybe even 3. I'm being funny. I probably gave him hundreds. No, maybe not that bad, but let's just say that more than 4. More like 40, but we won't go on that ride. But Ivan, wow. It's hard to speak about him, actually. He has been there for me through everything. He's been on the phone with me for hours. He heard me at my worst. He calmed me down when I was angry. He wouldn't let me give up when I wanted to give up. He has confidence in me, even when I don't. I do now. But when I didn't, now I do. Now I'll fight so hard, you'll think I'm the toughest fighter in the history of the planet. I don't mean physically, but mentally. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Ivan's been there for me. Now, I happen to believe in God and Jesus Christ. And I believe Ivan is a blessing and a gift from God that myself and Annette have been able to be his family member and his friend. And there are some things that no matter how tough I am mentally, they kind of choke me up. Ivan's one of them. He is. You see, you have to understand, we've been through a lot of deaths, myself and Annette, especially of our animals, over the last 5 years. And Ivan knows how close I am to my animals. They're my children. I don't have biological children. Well, I have my main man, Julian. He's my son. He's my son. He's not my blood son, but he's my son. And boy, Julian, he's special too. But Ivan, he's something else. You know, he doesn't just do this for one person. If you know Ivan, he's there for you when you need him. And I've been in business for at least 12 years, as I said. There's no one I've ever met that can even compare to this man. They can't even come within a trillionth of a trillion miles if it was possible. You see, I've had so-called mentors that disappeared within days. I've had mentors say, you'll never make it because you don't do this. You don't do that. Guess what Ivan says, dude? Everybody that's on his team, everybody that's on my team, I'm speaking in future tense because you don't know it yet, ma'am, and you don't know it yet, sir, but you're going to be on my team. Yeah, you're going to be in Live Good. Yeah, you may not believe me, but I have a way of predicting things, and don't ask me how, I know. But one of the reasons why you're going to be on my team is that by default, you're on Ivan's team. And frankly, you will probably most likely even be on Timbo Miller's team. Now, you don't know who Tim is. That's another video. But you will want to know Ivan. And when you join our Live Good team, as a member, or an affiliate, or both, your life's going to change for the better. Just knowing Ivan. And what I love about him is he and I, whew, when we get on the phone, my girlfriend says, what is this, the Abbott and Costello hour? They were comedians back before any of us were born, or most of us. But they were very funny. You look them up on YouTube, you'd crack up, I think. But when Ivan and I get on the phone, it's funny. But yeah, he says that he's amazing. And I gotta tell you, I was on the phone earlier with Ivan, and he said something to me. I said, okay, all right, just for that, I'm gonna make an Ivan Harris video tonight. It's gonna be all about Ivan. And he laughed. Well, hey, Ivan Harris Sr., I made the video. You should know better. I'm kidding, Ivan. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I made the video, ladies and gentlemen. I made the video. You all want to know who Ivan is. And frankly, I'd be honored if you get to know who I am. Oh, and I can guarantee you one thing. You get on our team, you're going to have somebody in your corner. And you're going to have some fun. And God willing, you just might accidentally earn a couple of dollars. I'm smiling because I earned money a few times from Live Good and didn't even know. And it was hilarious. It was just hilarious because I actually called up my financial institution. I'm like, where'd this money come from? They said, Live Good put it in. And I kid you not, and I told this to Ivan, I said, how you doing? I'm a teeny bit different than your average Joe, I guess. It's a wee bit. Uh-oh, the wee people's in the house. How you doing? That's another inside joke. But in closing, Ivan is the value creator. You can find him on YouTube as, I believe it is Educate 2XL, the number 2XL. You can find him under Ivan Harris Sr. on Facebook. But you need to find him. And you need to be in Live Good, my friends. With me, with Ivan, with Jenny Hill, with Sybil Presley, and with Anthony D. Edwards. You're going to love it. You know, I've been in many businesses. I've been promised a lot, and nothing came through. But when I got involved with things with Ivan Harris Sr., promises were kept. And when we became affiliates and members of Live Good, I'm going to just say it like this. Having that money sent automatically into my financial institution, I love professional sports. I love the NFL. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. They don't pay my bills. So win or lose, I'm not going to cry because they don't pay my bills. And they haven't made me a millionaire or a billionaire. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When that money was automatically put there, I felt like I won the Super Bowl. And yeah, I literally said that to the teller. How you doing? And we both were cracking up. Last thing about Ivan. Loyalty is not even a word we can use for Ivan. It's above him. He's above and beyond. And I'll tell you something. If you don't get to know who Ivan Harris Sr. is, friends, you're missing out on a gift, on a blessing from the higher power or the universe, depending on what you believe. Me, it's God, it's Jesus. Do I love atheists? You better believe I do. Hey, I'm the guy with the TV series Humanity Matters Live. Remember that? Yeah. I don't just say things to say it. Oh, and let me warn you a little bit about me. When you become a member of my team, and you will, with God's mighty help, you're going to get a guy, just like Ivan, who will fight for you. Not physically, but I'll be there. And when we say that you will not get hurt if you join Live Good, Ivan and I can say that because we know it's true. Live Good is good. And I love Live Good. In fact, you see this here? I just put this on my leg because every now and then I'm still suffering effects from my hospital stay and my severe discomfort. I put that on, and in the words of the late James Brown, I feel good. Now, I'm going to make an attempt to show you something. Now, I don't know if it's going to work, but I sure am going to show you something that the amazing, astounding, wonderful Jenny Hill, who you can find on Facebook, or you can look her up as Just Jen or Jen Hill. Look what she created, my friends. Let me take it off. Whoopsie daisy. Let me get this rope out the way. Let me show. See if you can scan that when you get your chance. And then you can read that. Now, what it says is this will change your life. Being in Live Good will change your life. I'm not God. I'm not the universe. But I promise you, it will. Give it a chance. Give myself a chance to be one of your leaders. Not that kind of leader, but no, I don't even want to use that word. One of your friends who's out there seeing that you succeed. Give Ivan Harris Sr. a chance. Give yourself a chance. You deserve it. You know, I know I said I was done, but I got to share one last thing, and this is about you, no matter who you are. I've seen people work in big box stores, and I've seen how hard they work. I've seen teenagers work responsibly in many places, and I've seen the hard work. I see you. But do most of the corporations appreciate you? Do they pay you a survivable wage? Do they make you feel wanted? In a lot of cases, it's no. And depending on your background, you may feel like there's no opportunity out there. Well, this is your chance. You are your own boss when you join Live Good. We're not your bosses. No, ma'am, no, sir. We will help you step by step. We will care about you. We will have training. But you, sir, you, ma'am, will discover a brand new you if you're coachable. And it doesn't matter your background or your age. Listen, I'm a man that believes in a higher power. And my integrity matters more than anything you can imagine. It's how I live my life. I started this in 2004 when I started Humanity Matters. And I later changed it to Humanity Matters Live. Friends, I have presented episodes on live television that could have gotten me killed. Yeah, killed. You can look them up. They're on YouTube. I said things to, well, let's just say, things I probably shouldn't have said on live TV. You know why I said it? Because I'm going to fight for what is right. I'm going to advocate for what is right. And as God is my witness, it doesn't matter what happens to me. I love life. I want to live for another 50 years if God allows it. But I won't hide from the truth. Because our lives, and all lives matter. You, ma'am, matter. So when this video ends, and it's about to end now, you get right on over to Facebook, you look me up, you go to Live Good, you get in here as a member or an affiliate, and you learn who Ivan Harris Sr. is, and please get in touch with that man. He's extraordinary. Even he can't even understand what he means to me. I mean, he does. No, I'm not disrespecting Ivan at all. He is amazing. And he's a wonderful life coach. But it's hard to comprehend when somebody cares about you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had to defend him with my life, I would. Ivan's not just my friend. He's my brother. He's my brother as much as if we had the exact same mother. And you, even though I don't know you yet, you're my friend. So if I'm passionate, or if I act wild, or if maybe I'm a wee bit different than the average person you know, maybe a little loud, a little funny, a little bit different, yeah. But you know what? I'm glad that the higher power had me be that way. I really am. Because trust me, the only way we change this planet is one human at a time and one animal at a time. One day, I hope that there is no person living in scarcity on the very face of the earth. And when that day comes, my friends, I'll make a bold prediction that nobody believes, but I'm going to make it. If we end all scarcity on earth, I believe we will end hatred. I believe we will end wars. Once everyone has enough. Can it be done? Yes, it can. One human at a time. So in closing, for real, meet Ivan Harris Sr. He's not going to turn on you like so-called mentors. Oh, and by the way, if any of those former mentors hear this, I'm not trying to offend you, but you left. You did me wrong. No, I'm not angry with you. I forgive you. But unfortunately, in order to explain who Ivan is, I had to explain who you were not. I still love you. I still love you and forgive you. I still love you. But, sirs, ma'ams, you are no Ivan Harris Sr. Ivan is a gift from above. He is a blessing. Now, I know Ivan, when he hears this, he's going to be like, I know you should not do that. Why did you do that? Because I love you, Ivan. And guess what? I'd do it again. He'd say, oh, yeah, I know you would, Al. Only you, Al. Only you. I love it when he says that. Ivan cracks me up. He's like, only you, Al. Only Al Torcaso. And you wonder why I call you the Al Torcaso experience. Oh, you weren't supposed to know it was Ivan. Well. Uh-oh, I guess that cat's out the bag. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Ivan has gotten me laughing when I had been crying. A lot of men won't admit that they cry, but I was crying when I lost my animals. Ooh, Lord, was I crying. Yes, I was. But he had me laughing. You gotta meet Ivan. You may not join Live Good. Hey, that's all right. I'm still gonna love you. But you, sir, and you, ma'am, you need to know who Ivan Harris Sr. is. In the meantime, you might be wondering, why this shirt? Well, let's just say that's for the next video. But I also love the United States of America. So tune in, and trust me, that won't be a 30-minute video. It don't need to be. But when it comes to Ivan, it needed to be. God bless you. I love you. 412-559-2731. Text me today.